Zillow CEO says job applications have quadrupled since going remote first. What a surprise. Now, this interview in Fortune is talking about the fact that Zillow's had a lot of press lately, and not all of it has been great. They tried to go into the actual purchasing of homes for a small markup. There was a lot of blowback on that. I'm not sure if they're still doing it, but they've had a lot of restructuring lately. But I want to talk about this and how indicative this is of companies right now that say they are struggling with recruiting. Let me tell you a secret. If you are a manager, if you are a recruiter, if you are a company owner or leader, if you are struggling to fill seats at your company, make the roles remote and you will not be able to say no to enough people. It will fill up that quick because people want to work from home. People understand that not every industry is set to work from home. I work from a traditional company where some people are at home for different reasons. We have some people hybrid, we have some people in the office most of the time. But not every company can do that. Some companies are in logistics and they got to move freight. Some companies are making widgets, whatever it happens to be. If you have roles within your company that can be done from home with competent people and you can manage those people, then why in the world not do it and sit around and say, you know what? We had to turn down a $100,000 contract because we couldn't get enough people to fill the roles. This is a bunch of crap. There are so many people that are parents that have disabilities, that have that have parent care, child care, whatever it happens to be. They have social anxiety, whatever, are great people and great employees that will be loyal and work very hard for your company that are just trying desperately anywhere to find a work from home job. Now, if you remember, companies forced everybody home at the start of the pandemic, and then they went, wow, we can all of a sudden keep making just as much money as we did, before any of this happened. This is great. And now they're forcing people back to the office. And for some companies, that might be the right thing to do. I can't judge for your company, but I will tell you something. If you don't have enough people to run the programs and to fill all the needs of your customers, your contracts, etc., the people that you want are at home and you will be getting far better people. Now think about this. The sports team with the best players usually wins. And let me tell you something. If you offer somebody a job at, let's say, $100,000 for a role you really need, and there is a remote possibility for that role, you'll be able to get much higher level people that the remote part is an even higher bar for them than the salary part in order to take that job because of whatever their personal circumstance is. So I'm telling you right now, so it doesn't matter what kind of company you're talking about, there's probably a certain number of roles that can be done from home, and all those roles will fill up quick. Now, I want to throw one caveat out there because this is a question that I have received literally hundreds of times in the last 4 years as a hiring manager. And the goofy question is, how do I manage people if they are remote? How do I know that they're working? It doesn't matter if you know that they're working. All that matters is that the work gets done in the professional way that you want it to in a timely fashion. As long as the work is getting done, you don't have to micromanage people. Who cares if they work 9 to 6 instead of 8 to 5? Who cares if they take their kid to soccer practice on their lunch or they throw a load of laundry in on their break? Nobody cares. Half the time people are in the office, they're screwing around anyway. So the point of it is this: if the work is getting done, be happy that it's getting done, shut up and be grateful. Because it's a ridiculous standard not to hire people from working from home because you say that you don't know if they're working, or you try to put tracking software in it. It's a waste of time. Micromanagement is a waste of time and it hurts employee retention. So just stop it if you're a manager or a leader of a company. This is a great move from Zillow, and for any other company that is struggling out there to be able to fill roles, put people's roles remote and watch the role fill up right away. Let me know your thoughts, guys.